Judges in child welfare cases are not the typical judge. We have certain responsibilities and duties that are conferred, some would say imposed, to take an oversight role and a leadership role in the handling of the cases.
I set the tone, and I never like to criticize or redirect anybody, but I may be able to say something or give a look if I think that someone's tone has gotten a little critical, and be able to just monitor that and pull it all back in. But having a good relationship with our department and the director of our social services, I can always have a conversation with her about what kind of training her folks need, and then we work together to put that together.
Lots of times, judges are seen as umpires sitting back and just calling balls and strikes. But really, when you're in this process, you have to be proactive and encourage the parties, encourage the state child welfare system, your advocates such as CASA, parents' attorneys, other folks, to become engaged and remain engaged. And the courts have the ability to do that, but they really have to be proactive when they're doing so.
I was sitting in one conference early on when I was a judge, and I was doing a lot of work to hold CPS accountable, but that's exactly what judges have to do.
The leadership skills that I've gained have helped me as a judge in my community to be able to convene the community partners that we need to assure that we have culturally responsive resources for our families.
We're the ones that are bringing the cases forward and making sure that the state and the federal timelines are being followed so that we can provide permanency for our children and families as soon as possible.
The juvenile court judge has to get off the bench. The juvenile court judge has to be in the community. The judge has to tell people what the needs of the families are who appear in front of his or her court, because most juvenile courts are confidential proceedings. The community doesn't know what's going on. No one has a better perspective on the needs of families than a juvenile court judge does.